myself. Much better. Much better. I'm gonna get your hair out of the way. It's been a long, long time since we did anything like this, so I'm kind of excited. And I've got everything ready, so just relax and sleep. This reminds me when we used to share a bedroom together when we were younger. And we used to give each other massages and facials and all that. Speaking of old days, this aquatic coconut perfume by Dossier reminded me so much of that old body mist we used to spray all over our beds and clothes. Totally brings me back to middle school. That's why I stuck on all the cat stickers you gave me, because it just reminded me of you. I was like shocked when I first smelled this, because it literally brought back childhood memories. It smells like summer, swimming, and playing dress up together. It's like a coconut mixed with a baby powder scent, but of course a much more mature version than the one you used to spray all the time. Doesn't it just bring you back? Like you're hit with a wave of nostalgia. You really used to spray it so much that the body mist would like cling onto me throughout the morning and afternoon and would not let go. Secretly, I admit that I kind of liked it because it made me feel older and it made me kind of feel like you in a cool way. I don't know how to explain it. It made me feel like an older sister. But yeah, this totally brought back all those memories. And now I'm bringing it back today, right now. Because it's been literally years since we did this thing. Do you remember? Like, we used to pretend to be like in some kind of spa, and we'll take turns doing facials and massages. But I used to get really mad whenever I did the facials first on you and you just slept and you didn't wake up to do it back to me. Like it was my turn to be the customer and you just wouldn't wake up. That happened multiple times. I kind of have a feeling that that's the reason we stopped. Not because we got older, but because he kept on falling asleep, and I didn't like that. Oop. Sorry if this feels really cold, but in a way, it's not gonna make you fall asleep anytime soon. I know I said to relax and fall asleep earlier, but like, not now. That'd be too boring if you fall asleep. It smells nice though, right? Sweet like cake. Oh, I got this like sparkly to use it on you. I'm gonna test it on your hair before putting it on mine. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it on Pinterest and it looked so pretty. I wonder if it'll look better if your hair is out in the sun. We shall see in the morning. Since your hair is a little bit damp from the serum, it'll be the perfect time to start brushing. Usually this would be the part where your eyes start blinking really slowly, but no, I can't blame you, because getting your hair brushed is one of the best feelings ever. It's such an underrated thing too. Like, when's the last time you actually brushed someone else's hair? Or had your hair brushed by someone else? It just doesn't happen. Unless you go to a hair salon. But it's just not the same. I don't get, like, the relaxing tingles in, like, a salon setting. I try to feel, like, relaxed when I'm on, like, a salon chair. But I'm just nervous, I think. I'm, like, nervous about how my hair turns out. Or I'm nervous that, like, the girl that's doing my hair will, like, start talking to me, and then I get, like, social anxiety. Though some days, I would say, I get, like, this burst of energy from somewhere, and I start yapping away. And then, like, the next few months, I come back, and I'm, like, a totally different person. So I kind of feel sorry for the girl who does my hair. Her name is Clara, because she, like, gets different versions of me, like, every few months. And then we can go with the cleanser. This cleanser already has, like, a sponge scrubbing attachment, so it makes it a little bit easier. Scrub, 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 scrub. Where do you usually, like, focus exfoliating on? Like, the nose is a given, but do you have anywhere else where, like, your skin feels a bit rough, texture-wise? Okay. Is it usually like that? Okay. It's like the days are getting hotter, so like, I kind of find my skin trying hard to adapt to the changing weather. And, like, I'm also trying to adapt the changes to my skin. since your skin type and my skin type are quite similar, I think this should help. You can't rush the cleansing process. And then just to like cool your face down further, let me use this Hello Kitty cooling pack. I don't think you're supposed to put this pack in the freezer, but I just do it anyway. And I let it melt as I cool down my face. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm going to do the same to you. It's really refreshing though, isn't it? You can literally feel the temperature of your face just go down. And it helps, especially when you have like an acne flare-up. And then I'm going to use this toner. I feel like using a toner is especially important, especially when you do like your skincare outside the bathroom, because you can have some like leftover residue on your face, and cleansing your face with a toner with like a cotton pad really helps get it all out. Because not gonna lie, I still feel a bit icky when I can't splash water all over my face when I go get facials. And so I really appreciate it when they wipe down my face with wet towels and pads, toner and all of that. Speaking of facials, I got a professional extraction done. Like, do you remember when my face was all red and gross? Was it like a month or 2 months ago? Oh my gosh, I've been meaning to tell you about like how painful it was. Like, I just thought I should get like extractions done, you know? And so in my head I was like, this is gonna be a breeze. They're just gonna do like a few extractions here and there, and then I could just go to school after the weekend is over. No, it was so painful, and I dreaded it. And I was so close to just like holding up my hand and saying like, stop, can you stop please? Especially when she went over my forehead to do extractions. Oh, it hurt so bad. But I was also so surprised because I didn't think I needed to do any extractions on my forehead, because it's usually like the clearest area of my face. But I feel really bad for any customer of hers that needed to get a lot of extractions done, primarily on their forehead. Or like anyone who has to go in any spa and any facial, because she did a really good job. I'm not saying that it was her that was the problem. It's just the extraction itself. It's just a very painful thing. So no. I'm let you know that the reason I'm using all the products that I'm using on you right now is because I want to hydrate your face. Because your skin and my skin is very similar to one another. I was wondering that maybe your skin could be dehydrated like I was before. Because the lady that did my facial, she said my skin was very dehydrated, which was why she was having a difficult time extracting all of my like close comedones. But like, yeah, I know. Like, I was really surprised because you know how we do all like those sheet masks together and like how we drink like tons and tons of water. But still, she was like, no, your face is dehydrated. So, I'm using a lot of products that contain hyaluronic acid right now. Because I think your skin needs humectants. Because not only do we need skincare products that lock in moisture, but also bind water to your skin. While also making sure that each skincare product is fully absorbed into your skin before moving on to the next one, because she also told me that that was also really important when doing your skincare every morning and night. I remember wanting to like tell you everything that she told me, but for some reason I was just so horrified with how my face looked after the facial that I just completely forgot when I got home. But doing your facial today kind of brought all that information back again. Now that I think about it, it's probably because my skin was so dehydrated that I got those clogged pores in the first place. Like that really bumpy skin, you know? To take care of the eyes as well. I didn't forget that. Speaking of eyes, sorry if I got anything in your eyes right now. I'm trying to be careful, but you're at an odd angle right now. I asked you if you wanted a pillow earlier and you said no, so well, do you want to use the pillow now? Well, sorry. I'm not a professional, and it's been years since I did this. Also, I'm trying to think what else she told me. Oh yeah, she said to use like a humidifier in your room. If you like suffer from dehydrated skin and it seems like you're using all the skincare and it's not really working, she said that maybe your room and like your environment was probably the issue. So I think it was really helpful for me when it was like really cold out during the winter time, but now I don't think I need it as much. These days I just like to steam my face when I put on a sheet mask a few times a week. Using all these like Hello Kitty products, it reminds me of that like one Hello Kitty humidifier I saw years and years ago. should have bought it. I should have held onto Mom's legs and not let go until she bought it for me. I regret it now. It would have been so useful. Like back then, I just thought that one only used the humidifier when they were sick, you know, like the Vicks vaporizer. So I just thought it was something that was cute, not really something I could use. But oh my gosh, if we had bought that cute humidifier back in the day, maybe I wouldn't have suffered from dehydrated skin, because I would have used it, and I would have used it regularly, solely because it was a Hello Kitty humidifier. No, but like, I'm really intent on moisturizing every single part, like your eyelashes, to your face, to your hands, to your lips. If I can, I'll even moisturize your eyeballs, but I don't have any eye drops on me right now. Oh, I really, really love the scent of this hand cream. Peach scents just remind me of sunshine and the breeze and happiness and smiles and just like a clean feel. I don't know what it is. It probably has to do with like those peach gummies I used to eat a lot. It just brings back happy, happy memories. And speaking of candy, I used to get really, really angry at you whenever you used to touch my personal candy jar. And you would have the audacity to say that you didn't even know where my candy jar was. Like, what do you mean you didn't know where my candy jar was? It was always next to my bed and we shared a room together. It's kind of hilarious talking about it now, but I was really angry back then. How silly were we?